Hello everybody and welcome back again to Let's Play The Witcher 3. So, I'm currently in front of the Passiflora because I think it's time that we have a chat with Dijkstra and listen to his plan, because apparently he is planning to kill King Radovid and he wants our help with that. Allegedly he doesn't want us to actually kill him ourselves, but he wants our help in some other capacity. Still, this is something that has to be considered carefully, because obviously the implications of killing a king are much larger than, I don't know, killing a random thug on the streets. This has potentially much bigger consequences. And I'm not even talking about consequences for Geralt, but, you know, on a large scale. Let's not forget, one of the reasons why all of this currently is happening is because a certain other witcher, namely Letho, decided to kill a few kings, and yeah, it kinda caused a lot of chaos. So this is something that we need to keep in mind. Plus, just killing Radovid may not even solve the problem, because this whole process that he started with the witch hunts and so on, it's not just, you know, being sustained by him alone. There are other people that, you know, do what he's telling them. Okay, some people just do it because, you know, he's a king and they obey their orders. But other people seem to do it out of conviction, like, you know, the Eternal Fire people. They are really into the witch hunting thing, apparently. So, just getting rid of Radovid may not solve it. It's also a question of what comes after him. There has to be somebody who does not only not continue what he's doing, but is actively trying to stop it. Anyway, I think at the very least we should listen to what Dijkstra has planned. So I think I can just enter anywhere here, and maybe he can shed some light on this.
Geralt, greetings. Come now, darling, don't be shy.
Yeah, sorry, but I'm here to...
Speak softly. I know very well why you're here. They await. This way, please.
Okay.
This way. Upstairs.
Ooh. I see. This is a proper secret meeting in a secret room, with a random bandit standing outside.
Witcher Geralt, up you go. Boss has been waiting.
Alright, alright. I suppose that guy's working for Dijkstra.
Geralt, you're here. Good.
Might have chosen a more secluded spot to plot an assassination.
It's on everyone's mind. Many would like to do it, so there's nothing to fear. Besides, this venue's got a tradition in this domain. Might even consider it fabled. Folka planned her revolt here. By extension, King Vridank's murder too.
Comparing yourself to Folka? Far as I can recall, no one in Redania's annals has a bloodier reputation.
Her rebellion changed the course of history. That's what we have in common. In terms of blood, we aim only to shed Radovid's. I'm pleased you're willing to play a part. Must admit, I wasn't certain you'd show.
Well, I haven't completely decided yet. First of all, I would like to know your plan and what exactly I'm supposed to do in this plan, right?
Came by 'cause I'm curious.
But you will help.
We'll see. Need to know what you expect of me first.
Right.
I believe you know my associate.
Roach, you here?
Oh.
Retired intelligence operatives. We have a club.
Defended a king once. Ready to assassinate another now?
Not proud of it, yet. I considered all the options and found none better. Radovid's proven many times he only ever forwards his own interests. When Kedwin asked for help, he invaded. When I begged him to support Vizima's defense, he showed me the door. The war nears its end. We've come to a decisive phase. We must act quickly. I've no illusions. Only a dead Radovid means a free Temeria.
Okay, so this is your angle. Free Temeria. I see. Yeah, what do you mean by that?
How's that work? Seems to me Radovid is Temeria's ally.
Only as long as my guerrillas do what pleases him. Support his troops. Once he wins the war, he won't acknowledge the previous borders, nor wish to restore them. He dreams of a northern empire. As long as he lives, Temeria will never be free.
But we didn't bring you here to bore you with politics. Radovid's a threat to Triss and Yennefer. Remember that. That ought to interest you most.
Interestingly enough, I think Dijkstra has a better understanding of how Geralt works. I don't think Geralt gives a fuck about Temerian independence or where the borders are going to be in the future. I mean, he isn't from Temeria. His only recent connection to Temeria is that he used to work for Temeria's king for a while, and not entirely voluntarily. So I don't think he cares about, you know, the politics behind all of this, and whether Temeria is ruled by Redania or is ruling itself, or even by Nilfgaard for that matter. I don't think he cares. However, Dijkstra makes a much better point, and it's not even about just Triss and Yennefer in particular, but obviously it's just a symbol for, you know, all the bloodshed that Radovid is causing. So I think if Geralt is going to join in this, it's just because of this, not because of all the political bullshit associated with it. So yeah, let's hear what they want from us, right?
All right. What do you want from me?
One of our co-conspirators ventured out to meet an informer. He's not returned, yet the plan's success hinges on what he's learned. We've got to find him. And you're the best tracker around.
Tracker, huh? Really? Anything else you can tell me? Where this associate was last seen, for instance?
He's travelling as a journeyman, itinerant cobbler, that's his cover. He was first to venture across the Pontar, most probably did so via the Redanian checkpoint. We've a man there who should know more, calls himself Gregor.
So you have informers in the Redanian army?
Let a Redanian soldier in on your plan to murder Redania's king?
You see, there are even some Redanians who cannot abide Radovid's policies.
Okay, fair enough.
And when simple soldiers notice something's not quite right, well, then it's time to act.
Okay, I see. Well, to be honest, this is actually surprisingly harmless. I mean, we're not actually talking about anything specifically relating to the assassination just yet. So, I'm inclined to help them, because at the moment, nothing is really set in stone here, right? I have a feeling that this won't be the end of it, but I think for the time being, I'm going to play along with it, because for now, this still seems fairly quote-unquote harmless. So, yeah, sure, I'm going to help you.
Fine. I'll talk to Gregor.
Thank you. And try not to draw too much attention, if you can. Remember, the future hinges on the success of this mission. The future of Temeria. The future of the North.
I know. I'll try not to fuck it up. See ya.
We're counting on you, Geralt. Anyone see you come in?
No one apart from Madame Serenity and your lackey.
Off the street, I mean.
No one. Nerves getting the better of you.
I'm not nervous, just cautious. A trait you ought to nurture as well.
I know, and I am. Went about the streets for a time to lose any tales. I've worked in intelligence as long as you have. I need no lessons in spycraft.
Yeah, I'm not sure if these two get along very well. I mean, they're in a similar business, but they are kind of different, though. This is an interesting couple over there. Okay, yeah, I'm going to loot this place before I leave, I suppose. And then we're going to find that Redanian officer. But, yeah, I mean, I feel for the time being I can do this without, you know, committing to anything, really. Just maybe to see what they're planning in the future. But like I said, I don't think Geralt is really interested in the politics behind this. I could see him having, you know, some sort of, you know, Emperor's rise, Emperor's fall, and, you know, maybe Redania will rule Temeria, maybe Nilfgaard will conquer all of the north, and for, you know, the normal people, it usually doesn't change much, and at some point the whole empire may just break apart again, and in 200 years nobody cares anyway. So I think he's not going to join in this conspiracy because he has some political vision and wants a certain I don't know, way the borders look like, and a certain, you know, way independence for certain countries looks like. I don't think he's interested in that at all. However, I think he does care about the fact that currently Redania is ruled by a pretty bloodthirsty madman. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see if he's going to go along with this. But for now, we're going to help them, and we will see what comes after it. Anyway, I think I have looted this place more or less, so let's get to that Redanian outpost. It's way down here, so I'm probably just going to find me a fast travel spot and can I climb up here? There's loot up there, right? Yes. Yeah, I'm going to find a fast travel spot, and I will head over to that outpost. Okay, we are at the Redanian outpost, and this is our guy right here.
Looking for Gregor.
You found him? Who are you?
Geralt of Rivia. Dijkstra sent me.
Been expecting someone. Let's take a walk.
Nice job decorating your guard post.
By orders of our gracious and merciful ruler, the good king.
What was their crime?
One on the right's a peller from a village nearby. Gave some bloke the wrong advice. Bloke's mates informed on him. Neighbour held a grudge against the one on the left. Accused him of witchcraft.
Just humans at each other's throats. That's not Radovid's fault.
Who do you think set down the laws that mean folk hang for such offences?
Well, that's a good point. So, do you despise your king?
Seem to have lost all respect for the king. Why serve him?
What am I to do? I was born a Redanian. I won't desert. Besides, I enlisted when Vizimir was still on the throne. Now that was a good king. Wise and just. Radovid's something else. He's got war on the brain. And I don't want Redania to look anything like that.
Okay, so let's get down to business.
Let's talk. Must know why I'm here.
Take it it's about our cobbler friend. Yeah, he came through here on his way out. Didn't come back though. Patrol went out yesterday, reported an abandoned cart a ways off the road. Aimed to go out there, see if it's his. Couldn't get away.
Thanks. Good enough to start with. Farewell.
Hold on. You got a pass? Won't get back through without one.
Yeah, I got one.
Alright, good luck.
Thanks.
Several,
See ya.
actually. Including a fake one. Okay, so I need to find the shoemaker, or the fake shoemaker anyway. Somewhere over here. And they very conveniently put a boat right here, so I may as well take this, right? Get to the other side of this. Alright. Should be enough. Okay, I'm going to make my way over to this area And we will try to find our missing agent. Okay, this is the target area. Let's have a look around. Can't actually loot this chest. This looks like a wagon.
Cart doesn't look damaged. Strange. Need to look around. Might find something.
Alright. Let's see. Bunch of random loot and... oh, well, I haven't seen any wolves in quite some time. I spent too much time in Novigrad, apparently. Alright. Apparently there are more over here. Oh, these are just some wild dogs. Okay. Let me just take care of them as well. Right. Now let's get back to the wagon. Aha, there's something to investigate.
Signs of a scuffle. Somebody got knocked out. Dragged off.
Alright. So somebody may have kidnapped.
A shoe. Something tells me I'm on the right trail.
Yeah. If we're looking for a cobbler,
Wonder where its wearer is.
either we're following the trail of a cobbler,
A shoe. Something tells me I'm on the right trail.
or someone with a lot of legs, because these are more than 2 shoes. Okay, let's follow the trail. This just looks like could be something.
What's he doing here?
Ooh! A troll! What's the troll doing here? Let's talk to the troll.
Greetings.
Away go, would you go? You did pick me.
I can see that. Just wondering how those shoes has wound up here.
Yes, you did grow. Like the mushroom.
I don't think so. I don't think shoes grow like mushrooms.
Shoes don't sprout from the ground. You see who left them behind here?
Speak no wrong. Oh, anger gets Og and Pog.
Og and Pog. Those your friends?
Finderinger's great Og Pog. Human finder on big suited card. Suited big like so.
What did they do to this human?
Og Pog man's cover to take. They're over.
Do you eat him?
Nah, no. Body man's, stringy man's, blach. Oggy make man's suited make. Frog, Pog and Rog suited make.
Okay. So you kidnapped the cobbler because you want him to make shoes for you. Why do you need shoes?
You even need shoes?
Suited on humans it is. Suited once Og, Pog and Log. Big lords trollers be. Like humans is.
Okay. But shoes don't make you big lords. I'm just saying. Anyway, I guess I'm going to look for that cobbler now. Thank you.
So long.
Okay, this has an...
Troll cave must be nearby.
Yeah, this is a bit of an unexpected development, but apparently I need to find the troll cave. And hopefully the cobbler inside, alive. I know there is a cave around here because I visited it a while ago. I'm not sure if it's the same one. What are you talking? He's just standing there in the rain. Yeah, I have been in this cave. It used to be a monster den. I don't know. Let's have a look inside. I don't know if this is the cave where the trolls are living. Okay, apparently it is. There we go. More trolls.
Tala?
Oh!
Should've known. Better to teach trolls how to cuss.
That is unexpected.
My, been bloody years.
This fool.
Relax, Og. This bugger's an old friend of mine.
Bugger friend I'll go. A whiz in soup throw.
I'd make for an awfully veiny morsel.
Right, true that. Just look at the ploughing bastard. Naught but skin and bones.
Well,
gentle trolls, high time I travelled on. You, practice what I taught you. Give you a fucking exam next time I come through.
Tala no go. Tala sit. Sit ass down. Tala suck cock shoes me.
what? But come on, I kinda need him. I have some business that I have to take care, so can he please come with me?
I can see you've made friends, but Tala needs to come with me.
Blood know where Tala go. Tala shoes makes.
But I need him.
Tala's here stay. You shoes got. Og shoes got not. Rug got not. Pug got not. Tala shoes make. Tala go.
Okay. I don't want to kill the trolls. Maybe I can somehow convince him to let him go. Just for a short time. He will come back.
Now let's all stay calm. Tala will be back. He just needs to come with me. We'll, get some leather for your shoes.
Listen to Geralt. He's telling the ploughing truth. Look at your feet. They're fucking mammoth. Need a damn bale of leather to make shoes for them. Understand? Me and Geralt will get some cocksucking leather. Then I'll come back and make your blasted shoes for you.
Shoes pug for? And rug for?
2 pairs for each of you gnarled pricks.
Tala go. But back come must.
Knew you buggers were good mates. Sit tight. Be back in a bit. Got to admit, you have a way with trolls.
Okay, this
Ever
worked.
thought of having children?
Children aren't trolls, and vice versa. Besides, witches are sterile.
Ah, you've not changed a bit. Still tart as rotten rhubarb. Just happened to be passing through? Or did someone send you to find me?
Roach and Dijkstra.
Ah, mean they've not forgotten me. That's nice. Though I am grateful you came to get me, Geralt. Must have a lot on your mind. All those monsters to kill.
Heard you 3 are planning to do some killing of your own.
Huh? I tell you, clowns.
Kinda. Didn't offer any details, though. Maybe you'd be willing. Gesture of gratitude?
Sorry, mate. If they were mum, I've got to be mum.
Be that way. How'd you even wind up out here? Nilfgaard-occupied land now.
You saying the black ones have no use for cobblers?
Probably brought their own.
Brought fuck all, as I see it. Amateurs in uniform. And you'll not find a better cobbler than Tala anywhere in the north.
Okay.
Yeah, right.
You doubt me?
You're a spy, and you're working with Roach and Dijkstra now. Doubt you went out there to fix Nilfgaardian boots.
Ah, I see you've thought about this. I admit it. Cobbler act's my cover. Who takes an interest in cobblers? No one. You sit there, doing your work, hammering on that sole, and blokes beside you talk. Bollocks, mostly. But sometimes they say something interesting.
Like?
That's all I'm willing to say.
Okay. Well, apparently trolls take an interest in cobblers, so now you've learned your lesson. So yeah, it's been a while, right?
It's been a while. Fill me in.
Nilfgaard fucking dismantled the Temerian Secret Service in one night. I barely escaped with me life. Proceeded to drown my sorrows till my liver screamed bloody murder.
What do you do now?
Grassroots work. I hang about the area, watching, listening, asking questions, and recruiting new agents.
Okay, and what a stupid question. How are things?
Life treating you all right?
Bit like a potato beetle. I keep quiet, stay out of trouble, and live on fucking potatoes.
Fair enough. So, well, I'm glad I could help you.
Farewell.
Yeah, I do. Most of the fucking time, thanks. Thanks again, Geralt. I'll take it from here. And I'll be sure to tell Roach and Dijkstra how you buggered Og and his mates sideways. As I see it, they'll be so impressed they'll shit themselves.
Okay. So, what will you do now?
So what'll you do now?
What do you mean? Head back to Novigrad. Dijkstra, Roach and I have got a master plan to set in motion.
I'll ask again. Details.
Forgive me, mate, I plough in calm. See, were it just up to me, I'd spill it loud and proud. You're trustworthy like no one else I know. But I'm not on my own, so bloomin' unilateral decisions are out of the question. Trap stays shut, I'm afraid.
Right. Gotcha.
Okay, okay. So, why exactly a cobbler?
Tell me, you were a fence in Vizima. How'd you become a cobbler?
Pick the least suspicious profession. The fence thing, shite cover. Pissed too many folk off. I didn't need the attention. Sort about being an innkeep. You meet a lot of folk, you know, tossers mostly, but willing to talk about all sorts of things. Problem is, you're tied down like a mutt on a chain. One and the same yard all the time.
Whereas a cobbler travels everywhere.
Better believe it. Even cobbled together this fancy rolling stall.
Okay. Well,
Lovely.
yeah,
Bloody
indeed.
bullseye. I've made a small fortune out of it since the war started. Those pricks in uniform are always marching. Know what happens when their cocksucking boots disintegrate? Their feet bleed, blister up. Not a soldier out there wouldn't sell his mother for a comfy pair of combat boots.
Well, that's nice, because if this whole assassination thing doesn't work out, you have like a secondary career to fall back to. So, that's always a good thing.
So long, Tala. And good luck.
Oh, I can bloody use it. Radovid's one crafty all with a clap. But we'll figure a way round that twat. Soon the whole bloody North will be blathering about how he got fucked.
Careful it's not also blathering about 3 assassins, drawn and quartered.
Fear not, Geralt. We know what we're doing. Farewell.
Okay, okay. So, I think I actually finished this quest. Yes, I did. So I got some points for it. I don't know, do you have anything else to say? Oh, he's playing Gwent. Yeah, sure. Why not have a game of Gwent?
Did I hear right? Word is you like to play cards.
I like to play, period. Dice, cards, chess. I unwind playing games. You asking because you got fuck all to talk about? Or are you in the mood for a round?
Right, I was playing dice against him in the first game, so now let's play some cards.
Alright, let's play. Just remember, only interested in good cards. Don't want any trash.
Okay, so I can win another unique card here. I reckon this may be a little bit more difficult, so I think I will actually use my trusted northern deck again, because I'm better with this one. Oh, he's playing Scoia'tael, that's interesting. Okay, this actually looks pretty good. Let's go for it. He's probably going to summon some stuff later, but my villain Trethenmel, or whatever its name was, should help me with that. Yeah, I don't know, let's start with the siege equipment maybe. Okay. Well, I can remove that later. Yep, here we go. I don't know. Let's play some close combat cards. I mean, at the moment I would only destroy the 5 value card, so not sure if I want to wait a while longer. Oh, let's just use it now. Ooh, he has a Geralt card. Well, that's interesting. But the rest of his cards aren't that amazing. So, I don't know, let's remove the rain. This should give me a good lead. And how about Commander's Horn 2? Still very close. Yeah, I'm not sure if I will have a good use for my decoy. I don't think Tala is going to play any spies since he has the Scoia'tael deck. So maybe I'm just going to grab that guy and now put him back again, and this should be enough for me to win this round. Okay. I have a few more cards and I do have Yennefer, so I can revive someone. I feel I should be able to win this. Let's see what else he has in store. Clear weather card, that's not going to help him at all. Yeah, I don't know, let's revive someone. Suppose I'll take that one. And again, this is not going to help you. I don't even have to play my blue stripes. I can just take this round. Okay, this actually wasn't as difficult as I thought it might be. There we go.
Little rotting cunt. Know how long it took me to assemble that ploughing deck?
Nope. Hey, know any other players who are good? And what's more, have good cards?
Been hearing a lot of late about some prick named Lambert. Supposed to have an evil fucking deck. You might know him, actually. He's a witcher.
Yeah, I know that Lambert is playing Gwen, but I have to meet him again before I can do this. Oh, I got the Geralt card! Ha! Look at that. Look at that. Yeah. I definitely want to take Geralt into my deck. I'm not sure if I actually want to remove a card instead of Geralt, because I feel that my cards, at least in the northern deck, are all pretty useful. Maybe I'm going to remove one of the siege equipment. I don't know. I will think about that. But yeah, got another nice card. We played against Tala, and we finished this quest. So I think this is most of what I wanted to do in this place. So in the next episode we will just go and do some exploration in Novigrad and the immediate surroundings. Basically this area over here. Also, at some point I really need to write an essay about troll language. What I can say from my observation so far, I would say it's probably an SOV language, subject, object, verb. Not always, but they tend to put the verb at the end. The copular verb, however, seems to be optional at best, so you can say something like Witcher nice instead of the Witcher is nice. Or in troll speak it would probably be Witcher nice be, because the verb is at the end. And that's another thing, very little inflectional grammar. Could point towards an isolating language. However, they have some nice and very fascinating compounds like, I don't know what they used, like big make or want make or something like that, you know, combining verbs with other words, which is very fascinating. So yeah, an interesting question would also be the question of head directionality. I mean, if it's SOV, it's probably head final. Apparently they also use post positions like OG4 instead of for OG, which again would be head final. So yeah, very interesting. I'm going to assume that maybe the trolls have like a native language, and what we actually hear is some sort of pidgin language using, you know, the lexicon of English or common tongue, and some, you know, elements of their own native grammar. And if that's the case, then I would suspect that their native troll language has an SOV word order, is at least partially head final, and is maybe isolating or maybe analytic. But then again, so is standard English. Doesn't have much inflectional grammar either. And the trolls just took it a little bit further and got rid of the few remaining inflections that modern English has preserved. Although they also added a few new ones like shoeses. So yeah, I don't know, but it's interesting. And yes, I know I'm totally overthinking this, because in all likelihood the writers haven't actually tried to create a coherent grammar for the trolls. But you know, sometimes you just gotta have some fun with it and just, you know, run with it and pretend that it's like that. And you know, languages are fun to me. I could talk about languages all day. But I won't. I will actually end the episode here. So in the next episode we will do some exploration. I will make another sweep of Novigrad probably. And yeah, it's probably going to be one more episode in this area, and then we can finally leave for Skellige. And I'm interested to see how this plot will develop. I didn't get, you know, a follow-up quest, but I fear at some point this will come back to me. Anyway, let's make a cut here. As usual, thank you for watching, and see you again next time.